Okay, here we are on Bendy and the Ink Machine. Now, I'm under the impression, and I believe, that not chapter 6, but the mystery chapter should be on this. Let's have a look. Select chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 4, chapter 5, ooh, this one. Let's have a look. Oh, this is interesting. Welcome to the archives. Wow, I made it to the archives. How amazing is that? Bendy and the Ink Machine began when the developer cartoonist known as Thunley experimented with bringing a sketch 2D style into a 3D world after turning the idea into a horror game. Chapter 1 of the game was created in a little under a week with programmer friend Mike Mood and released on February the 10th in 2017. Much to their surprise, it struck a chord with a global indie gamers almost overnight. Themingly, and Mike Mood decided to drop all other projects to work on Bendy to tell the most unique Ink story. The entire game was completed, a chapter at a time, in a year and a half by a small but dedicated group of indie developers. Although the concept and story remained as originally intended, the game changed over development as characteristics and models were refined from the early thrown together versions of this archive. A peek behind the scenes at that progress. Interesting. Ooh, what have we got here? Apart from lovely artwork, that's a great picture. Ooh, what have we got here? Concept Bendy. Let's have a closer look. This is the first version of Bendy ever modelled. In the earliest concept, Bendy was much smaller and cutter with a face that split open to reveal terrifying mouth. Oof, very terrifying. Who's this? Alpha, what's it like? Ink Bendy, what was it called? Alpha Bendy. This is the original game used design of the Ink Bendy from the earliest version of Chapter 1. It is jokingly referred to as bird poop with a smile among the development team. Fair enough. And we've got Beta Bendy. Beta Bendy, this was Ink Bendy's form until the release of Chapter 4. At that time the game received a major visual upgrade and the title chapter got a new model as well. You can see like the ink moving off. Oh, here we go. Ink Bendy. Now this is better. A bit of animation with the ink dripping off it. Ink Bendy, as we know him today, although similar to Beta Bendy, this an upgraded version was remodelled and enhanced with a higher polygon count and given new ink effects. Interesting. There he is, Beast Bendy. Wow. Let's see if he goes to the dentist. I doubt it. Beast Bendy. Ink Bendy's horrific final form in Chapter 5 pulled away the cartoon facade and revealed the demon within. What have we got here? A beta searcher. Early in development, a few weeks to create Chapter 2, the beta searchers were designed in record time before being fully retooled later on. They were the first fighting enemies encountered in the game. Yeah, definitely. What have we got here? Final searcher. The final searchers were more robust in appearance. They were smoother with better ink effects and a more human appearance. I can see the similarities. What have we got here? Beta Sammy. This was the first appearance in Chapter 2. Fan favourite Sammy Lawrence became a terrifyingly entertaining character when his slim build was deemed not threatening enough. He was redesigned and given a better skeletal rig for more advanced animation. And this was the final creation of Sammy. Final Sammy. Sammy Lawrence's final film came complete with bulked up stature and more powerful limbs, and the mad songwriter may finally get noticed now, at least by fans. The final Sammy. Oh, right, okay, so that's the final Sammy. And here we are, Alice. Nicer version of Kind Alice. And we got Boris with his pipe there. And we got Beta Boris. Papa was the original name of the character and eventually became Boris the Wolf. This earlier version was released with Chapter 1. He was quickly refined into the Boris we know today with the release of Chapter 2. And there he is, the Boris the Wolf. That's the Boris we all know. Boris the Wolf, A Friend to the End, was designed using various references from cartoons in the 1920s, a blend of West Coast and East Coast animation styles. This silent and appropriate wolf won over the hearts of many, although at times it was a headache for the development team due to his taking his mind of his own during the production. Interesting. Oh my god! Whoa! Who's this? Brute Boris. Alice Angel's monstrosity Brute Boris was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4. Ooh, don't remember seeing him in Chapter 4, but saying that, I've never really got that far through Chapter 4, to be honest with you. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster, but with a more finished appearance. Alice took parts from within him and substituted things that his body is rapidly rejecting, and so she tried to put him back together. It's interesting, isn't it? Oh, let's have a nice look around there. What have we got over here? Oh, and here it is. The ink machine. What the game's all about. We all love a good ink machine. Have a look. Before the major visual upgrade, this version of the ink machine was the one used in the game. Much of the machine's iconic fan-loved design was translated into the final version. What have we got here? A couple of benches. Ah! Oh my god, I wonder what the hell that is. Look at the size of his eyes on that! That is weird. You see down his ears? No, but that is weird. Man, they have big eyes. Nice to see you, big eyes. Nice to see you. And then what we got here? Oh, I recognise these. It's the Butcher Gang. The Piper, Striker and Fisher, made up of the dreaded Butcher Gang. Interestingly, the ink-corrupted versions of the characters were designed at first and then they were reverse engineered back into the more family-friendly cartoon forms. Let's have a quick look round. Ooh, that's a nice picture of Alice. Nice picture of Sammy. Nice picture of Boris, the crazy gang. And then we've got Sammy Lawrence up there, got Bendy's hand. And what have we got up here? Is there a picture of Beast Bendy somewhere? I don't think there's a picture of Beast Bendy, is there? No, honestly, but what I'll do is, I reckon I will stand behind Beast Bendy. Yeah, no one's gonna get me now. I'm right behind Beast Bendy. Well, I think that's it. Interesting though. I've always wanted to know what that question mark was, and now I know. Wow. Okay.